You are already awake. The alarm went off in the dark, and now you are moving through it. The car, or the train, or the bus with no room to stand. The same road you took yesterday. The same red light in the same place. You are not at work yet, and you are already tired. We call this the commute. We treat it as the price of the day, a toll we pay twice, once before the work and once after it. Nobody chose it. It arrived with the job, and we accepted it the way you accept the weather. But what is that hour actually costing you? Not in money, in something harder to earn back. I used to pay that toll too. Now my walk to work takes less than 5 minutes, past my father's banana trees, and most morning a dog comes with me. This is a story about the shortest distance I have ever traveled, and how much it gave back. Let me start with the thing we tell ourselves. We say the commute is worth it. Better pay, a bigger house, a good school for the children. So we move farther out and drive farther in. And we assume the trade is fair. Two economists at the University of Zurich, Bruno Frey and Alois Stutzer, decided to check. They followed thousands of people over a year, and they found something they named the commuting paradox. A person who traveled 1 hour to work each way would need to earn about 40% more money just to be as satisfied with life as someone who walked to work. 40%. That is the size of the hole the commute quietly digs every day while you sit still and go nowhere. I know that hole. When I was younger, I worked in Bangkok for about 6 months. The salary was small, so I rode the crowded buses, pressed shoulder to shoulder, barely a place to put my feet. And when the buses stopped for the night, I walked. I still remember one night, after the mall had closed, walking back to my room in the dark. More than 5 kilometers because there was no bus left to take. It was hard. I have not forgotten it. That night I told myself, never again. I had reached for something too big for me. I did not lose that time to the work. I lost it to the space between my room and the work. And the strange part is, I never noticed how much it was taking. In the city, I felt bored, and I could not control anything. The hours went into the moving, and I rested less because of it. The commute does not send you a bill. It just takes. Now the walk is different. I leave my father's house, cross the small road, and step into the farm. First the banana grove my father planted, then the reservoir in front of the house, still and bright in the early light. The concrete path gives way to dirt. Birds are calling. The morning air is cool on my skin. I wake around 5, and by 7 I am walking. Some morning a little music drifts from my phone, not only for me, but for whoever is near. Under 5 minutes, and I arrive at the field already awake in a different way. For a long time, I thought a walk this short could not matter. Then I learned it was doing something I could not see. Two researchers at Stanford, Marily Opezzo and Daniel Schwartz, measured what happened to the mind while a person walked. Creative output rose by an average of 60% compared to sitting. Not after a long hike in the mountain, during the walk, and shortly after. The idea that would not come while I sat in front of the screen arrived while my feet are moving over the ground. This is what the commute steals and the walk give back. The crowded bus gave me nothing but the ache of standing. This walk handed me the day's first clear thought before I have picked up a single tool. My tools are all at my mother's farm, so I walk with empty hand, and a mind that is finally loosening. My life now is urgent, but it is not rushed. The work has to be done day by day, but no clock stands over me telling me the minute it must happen. I lean on peace of mind, and the responsibility takes care of itself. That is the difference the city could never give me. In Bangkok, the clock owned the day. Here the day is mine, and the walk is where it begins. There is one more thing the walk does, and it is the reason I protect it. It pulls me out of my own head. For years my mind ran in circles. I would take something from the past and turn it over and over, looking for a way out that was not there. Then I would take something from the future and do the same. Around and around, no exit. Maybe you know that loop. Researchers have a name for it. Rumination. In 2015, a team at Stanford, led by Gregory Bradman, had people walk for 90 minutes, some through nature, some down a busy city street. The people who walked through nature came back with less rumination and less activity in the part of the brain tied to that sinking, circling kind of thought. The city walker came back the same as they left. The ground under your feet, it turned out, can change what your mind does. I did not learn this from a study. I learned it from a teacher. The practice is simple, and it has a name he gave it, Sampajañña, clear awareness. While I walk, I stay with the whole body, the feet touching the ground, the wind on the skin, the eyes soft and wide, taking in everything, the ears open to the sound of the morning. When a thought comes, and it always comes, I do not fight it. I come back to the feeling of being here, back to the present, and the circling loosen its grip. Most morning I see nothing new. The grass beside the path has grown long, and I think I will need to cut that soon. That is all. But that is the practice, not chasing something special, just this step and then this one, awake for each. So here is what I would say to you, still sitting in that traffic, watching the same red light. The problem was never the distance. The problem is what we do with the moving. We spend it waiting to arrive. We treat the in-between as nothing, as time to endure until the real day begins. But the in-between is the day too. A commute so heavy you would need 40% more pay just to break even on your own life. A walk that returns 60% more of your thinking. A quiet path that loosens a loop your mind has been caught in for years. The distance decided none of that. Attention did. I cannot give you my father's banana trees, or the dog, or the cool air of the reservoir. But wherever you are, there is a stretch of moving you have been throwing away. It took me a good teacher to see mine, and it took patience, more than I wanted to spend. If you are looking for a way out of the noise, be patient with it and keep learning. The goal does arrive. Tomorrow, when the alarm goes off in the dark and you begin to move through it, try being there for it, not waiting to arrive, just walking, feet on the ground, awake for the step you are already taking. That is where I found the way out, not at the end of the road, on it.